Welcome back to JH Diesel. We just arrived up here at Jim's Auto Body up here, and we're in St. Pete or Seminole. Is this Seminole? Guys, we're here with my buddy John, who actually, as you guys remember, fixed neighbor, I think a couple times.
Yep,
because my boy just keeps smashing it in the wall like everything else. So we're up here right now. We're finally getting the frame fixed. If you remember in Bristol, we smacked the wall real hard on the Dodge when we were doing a burnout, and it pushed the whole frame over, tweaked it up. I reached out to John. He said, dude, it won't be a problem. We'll get this thing straightened out. Shouldn't be an issue at all. So we're going to get this rig unloaded, get on his frame machine. I've never done any kind of frame work. So this is like really interesting to us because I've never.
Yeah, I got a couple frame machines. I've straightened some crazy stuff.
Really?
So,
yeah, no, I've never in my life messed with it. So I'm real curious to see how all this works and hopefully be able to, I think you crank on some chains or something and tie it down.
Put some chains on there and push the button and
fire me up.
hope for the best.
All right, cool. We'll get this thing unloaded and we're gonna get back there and see what we can do with it.
Cool. Back it. You got to back it in. Getting her ready to back in. Getting her back in. Gonna be all straightened out after this. I'm excited. One step closer. Back in the shop.
How many years ago is that? 25 years ago? I bet this thing's $100 grand now. I bet it's insane.
Oh, they're crazy.
They they still got to be making them pretty
hard. Oh, yeah, they make newer ones, faster ones, all kinds of mechanical to be ground now, so you don't have to drive on. But my one out there, it's a 4-tower 360, so I can actually pull both ends at one time, like cars that are framed, or trucks that are framed diamond and stuff. That's what I fixed neighbor on, is that one out there.
Oh, wow, there you go.
So he's getting it all chained down. When he gets over on this side, I'll show you. That side's a little bit tight over there, so now you're kind of setting up now to actually pull it, right?
This is my actual setup for the pull, so that we got it. That's why I blocked that side up. We want that side to stay where it is, and we're going to put it to where I can pull this whole cross member and everything that way, and we're going to pull it down and over.
Gotcha.
So we'll give it a quick measurement before we pull on it, and know where we're at, get a base.
Do you just take like a measurement, or does the machine tell you where it should be per vehicle?
I have a data sheet that I can go by, but things that I don't have any factory mounts to go by, it's kind of hard. So yeah, what I do is I got a tran gauge, but I square it out. Cool. So it'll tell me where the bend starts, and where it ends, and how much I need to go.
Pretty nice machine.
If it's off 2 inches, you got to pull it over an inch, but to get that inch, you got to go 3 inches.
Yeah.
So you're saying this is a little more technical than chaining it down to a concrete floor?
We're going to use a couple machines and just kind of pull it all
It
back.
works, trust me. I've done some crazy stuff. I've tied it to the front of this just to straighten things out, come alongs. I mean, it all depends upon what you have. You know?
Yeah. We don't have this.
We don't have this.
We don't have this.
Crazy framework. 35 years.
And that'll basically, you can put that in two points and it'll tell you exactly.
It'll X me out to where
it'd be the same as like cross measuring.
Yeah, it's just like using a tape measure basically.
Yep.
But
A little more precise.
Right, a little more precise. And I have, you know, that machine right there is actually a robot with newer cars under that crate cover right there.
Yep.
And I can do, you know, I can measure a spindle and tell you. That's how much we're off.
How far off is it?
Inch.
An inch.
About an
That's
inch.
what I said. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was about an inch.
About an inch, but when we put the bed on, it looked real bad because that is so. I think it's like probably an inch or more up.
It's more likely it's more up than it is over.
Really?
Okay, so once I go, I mean, to be an inch, it's going to have to move a half inch to be right.
Yeah.
So once I start moving over, it's going to go pretty simply. And this side will suck right down. I mean, these rivets don't do the frame no justice, but crash regulations so that they aren't too rigid.
So apparently, they didn't make this truck stout enough to hit barricades at Cletus and cars. Basically, what we're learning here.
Or it's not JH
Basically-
diesel approved.
Well, yeah.
Basically, they don't want us doing burnouts, hit walls.
Yeah, basically, you're not supposed to do burnout and smack the wall.
They try to take all the fun out of everything.
Yeah, it's like they ruin it. What's the fun in not bending it? But you know, I'm a round race car guy. So, yeah, I put my straight cars up here and bend them just right.
Oh, really?
They have that little bit of turn.
That's pretty cool. Never even thought about doing something like that.
Yeah.
Bring my Ranger up here. We'll get her dialed in then.
Well, maybe you just hit a wall with it, and it'll be fine.
Usually the wall makes it go the wrong way.
And the way that works, that's got a big hydraulic cylinder in it, right?
Yep, and it goes straight up.
And that'll push, that top cap will push up, and that will pull that chain over. He's gonna push the button, and it's gonna start. You see that piece is rising up?
It won't be too crazy. I mean, there's 20-ton chains.
So apparently he wants to be safe and put a blanket on it.
Maybe I should get some of those.
You can see the towers going up. My job today is basically to be a stand for the camera.
First couple pulls is
I don't have
getting
to.
set up and see
I don't
where
have to
things
work.
move and-
It's kind of weird. I feel weird. So he's putting some blocks under there, essentially blocks. There's big steel pieces that are made for the lift. But that way when you start pulling on it, it doesn't pull this side of the truck down. It'll pull down its set, and then the other side of the frame will still move. He's gonna move that up where it rolls the frame is what he's trying to do. Alright, so back at it again, gonna pull the chain tight. As you can see, that frame's starting to come down. I'm gonna go ahead and check it with his, I don't know what it's called, we're gonna call it a checker tool. Now you can see that frame rail is actually lower than this one, which is what you have to do. You have to pull it past, and then when it comes back and settles, that's what you're trying to do. He said we're pretty much right where it needs to be now, but obviously it's gonna go back. Yep.
It'll relax back to where it wants to stay.
Let me tell you, he's got some pressure on it. You can see the tires rolled over pretty good. He's gonna reset the chain because he's pulled some slack out of it, and he can only go so high with his towers. So he's got to reset it. set up for another pull. Tighten his chain up, and then go for another pull. Now you think it'll be past where it should be?
Should be fast.
Before
It would line up right in
that,
the
before that was on this side of the hole. So now you can see we're past it. But then when he lets off the chains, it'll come back. So you got to pull it past and then let it relax back. See, just a little out there.
Got a little tension on her.
It's a little tight. It kind of shows how tight it is in that tire right there.
The tire's a little stressed.
Yeah, I don't think any other way this truck's gonna lift the front end up. Look at that.
Hold the hole there.
Look
That's
at
no
that.
pressure on it. So
I'd say that's pretty good.
now he's got to pull it down and go from there.
So now he's got it straight, front to back, it's square. Now he's got to pull this corner down because you can see this corner is still higher than this mount. So now he'll chain down here, block this side up, chain over here, and then it'll pull this side down, keep that side up. Right there, he's getting his roller set up, and I'll film while he does it. But he's getting his roller set up. He ran a bolt through there. He's going to bolt it on the bottom of the plate to where he can run a chain straight up to the frame and pull straight down. Bolting plates on the bottom now. So he's got his roller in here, and he's got the chain run straight up, so that way when he pulls on it, it pulls the frame down and rolls over.
And, it's pretty simple. So. I'm a frame guy.
Oh, fire me up. Which button do I put?
That one right there makes it bend. That one
I
unbend.
break a lot of stuff,
Well,
so I'm just gonna let you know
Very
ahead of
true.
time. All right.
you'll see it all start moving.
How do you know how far to go? You just kind of go until
Kind of
you're-
go until you'll see it start moving, and then you kind of go beyond what you want it to move.
I see it moving.
Oh yeah, you see it moving.
Okay, it's sweet. I don't know if you hold it consistent.
Yeah, hold it. See it come down. You'll see it come down pretty good.
How far do you think I should?
Well, rule of thumb is you want to go past what you need it to be, so when it relaxes, because metal has a memory.
Of course.
And
You haven't told me to stop yet, so I'm
so,
just
it looks like it's still going good. It's pretty level right there. Keep going.
keep going.
Yep. That wood will might give out before anything else.
I think it sucked right down.
Alright.
That's just a little.
Yeah, just a little rattle can. Keep it simple.
Believe it or not, hit it with a hammer just lightly everywhere. And it gives it that crash spot.
Really?
So it finishes go back to where it's supposed to.
And usually, for the last hit, you're gonna have to put your hand up there. He wants to hit the top of your hand.
And like that. You know?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. The last one really sets it.
Remember, safety third. Alright, hit that button again.
Go down.
Good. Let it sit like that for a second.
This thing's gotta freaking have some. These Rams probably got some pressure, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably changed up a little bit now.
Yep, just a little bit. Oh, he's feeling a little more confident with that button now.
Now I know where I'm going, man. Before I was like, I don't know.
Just folds the frame right at the leaf spring. Well, we could back half this one.
Well, it's in the back half at this point. No more this time. All right. Just keep her insane. Pull her down until you hear a loud pop. You know? I think I just seen it really kind of yank her on down there. I'm no frame guy, but I think she moved. Now,
It's fun. It's good.
Oh,
Big
there, dude. That little pop at the end, that's what you want to see right here. I think. I don't know. Never done this before.
Something's got to move.
Still on.
I'll tell you what, she's persistent.
Yeah. All right, going again.
Give her hell, ain't gonna tell me twice. Pretty much a pro now.
I can tell. From back here just watching it, it looks like he's just gonna fold the frame up.
Yeah, we're still way up.
It's moving.
We're still way up. We got this. I think rain.
Boy, she's getting close now.
Yeah, I think
it better go now. Let me measure it.
You look at the back of the cab may be a little crooked on the mounts. One mount may be tighter.
there she is. Oh yeah, how's that look?
Line behind on the back of the cab is
Perfect.
Perfect.
That is awesome. That was what we needed. That one more inch. It is. Looks like it is down a hair, but you think it's.
Looks like down now.
Looks like it might be down.
Oh, we still got pressure on the chain. So before we go crazy, undo all that.
Oh, you're saying all those? Yep. Dude.
The back of the cab to that frame is perfect now.
Perfect.
That's what we needed. Dude, we would have never got that with a
We would have been cranking down. We were like, "There's
with
no
chain
like,
binders.
I would have never,
never would have got that.
yeah, with a chain binder. Just,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Heck yeah, dude.
That's all sitting on its own.
Sitting on its own weight right now.
Yep. Yeah, the level doesn't even matter as much to me because tires could be different. But the fact that that level is level with the back edge of the cab, right there, that's what we wanted.
What's that?
One other thing is tire pressures.
Well, we talked about that.
That's what I just said. I don't care about level, but that level being even with the back of the cab, that's how you know it's right.
Yeah. Tire pressures make a world of difference.
For sure.
Too, you know?
And this tire on the driver's side, it
low.
leaks, so it is a little low probably.
Oh, so bring it up a hair, yeah.
Well, but
But the whole truck.
that cab is level with the back, with this level is level with the back of the cab. So whatever the tire pressure does, that's going to move the whole truck.
Let's go, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right, dude.
Yes.
That was like one of our biggest things when we started this, and we didn't realize how bad the frame was. And then when we did, we were like, yeah, we'll just straighten it back out. In reality, I was like, I don't know, man, this thing might be a little sketchy. But it came out. Looks good. Heck yeah.
Now we can get the bed bolted on it and get it back together.
Yeah.
That's what we needed. That was a big W. It's a big W.
Frame is straight. Dropping her on down right now. And dude, we're ready to put the bed on this thing. Have this sucker looking like a complete truck for the first time ever. Truly complete. Until we put the bed on, everything's all wacky now because we did all the mounts before. But for the most part, it should look pretty good.
She is headed out of the frame shop. Man, it looks awesome. Thank you so much.
You never know what you're gonna find out here in the scrap pile. My boy Chet just left his Ranger here. It's perfectly good. They fixed it all up. It's ready to go.
Yeah, and the thing's...
I mean, this thing,
it's all ready to go.
oh.
Wah, wah, wah. Maybe not.
I caused a little bit of that, I ain't gonna lie. I may or may not have been a part of some of these issues with this truck, but yeah, she's looking pretty wrecked out here. Still got the main sponsor though, guys. Give a big shout out. Give a big shout out to Jay's Diesel sponsoring the truck for Uncle Chet here. Really making him, I really basically promoted him. I got his YouTube channel started for him, really got his followers up, and then got him down here to race. So huge shout out to myself for really helping him out. And you know, we miss him. He's changed a lot.
He's retired now, I think,
He's basically retired, doesn't do much anymore. I mean, this is most of his projects look like this right here.
Yeah.
Most of his cars are in this condition right now. Just sitting, collecting dust. I'm actually gonna take this one home whenever he gets it done. And I'm just gonna keep it along with the other 10 cars that he left in my yard.
Well, we talked to him. He said since we needed it or we were gonna use it, he's gonna go ahead and get it right in the shop, get it taken care of today.
He said, he's like, you know, Chet's been kind of just, you know, not really giving me any kind of info for over a year. And he's like, I've been waiting on him. And he's like, so since you guys are here, he's like, I'm just gonna get it done for you guys since you need it. So Tour of Destruction, December 10th, got our ride.
Come on, Chet, get with the program.
Dude, I think this is our rig. Well, guys, we have got the old Chevrolet, the Chevrolet Cummins loaded back up. Our boy John got us dialed in. She is ready to rip, guys. So we're about to load up, head back to the shop. We're gonna fit the bed on at the shop. We were gonna do it here, but we said rather than, you know, taking more of their time and stuff, let's go ahead and get that knocked out. So we're gonna go back to the shop, get that done, and hopefully have a complete truck for the first time ever.